morning, everyone. My name is Zia, and I make videos about full-time nomad life. So this is my task for the day. It's quite a rainy, very rainy, miserable day outside. And I have all of this to sort through and sell so that I can move into the shuttle bus. Yeah, it's not as bad as it looks. I've been rummaging through to look for things and have made a bit of a mess. It was organized when it first came in, but yeah, this has all got to be sorted out. Pretty ruthless trying to get rid of list on Facebook Marketplace as much of my furnishings and things I knew wouldn't ever fit in my new home listed. And one of the items that I listed was this one here. Now, I know I mentioned that I had a harp and I wanted to bring my harp with me. This isn't the harp. I have two of them. This one is a lap harp that I basically just have had for years and just used as a decorative piece in my home. My other harp, this is a 22 string. My other one is 33 strings, and it is a floor harp, so it stands about that tall, but from the floor. So I listed this, and I had 4 or 5 people contact me who asked me questions and were interested in coming to see it. But once I dusted it off and polished the wood and tuned it, I decided to tinker around with it a bit. And I couldn't part with it. I had to take the listing down. And I think for the time being, because I was concerned about the size of my other harp, was it going to be too big? How was I going to secure it? This one I will be able to easily take with me. And although it doesn't have quite the range that the other one does, until I'm at a point where my shuttle bus becomes stationary, becomes my tiny home, I think I will just keep the large one in storage and take this one with me. A lot of good things have happened this week. My comfy chair arrived. I did some more painting in the stairwell. Needs another coat and a little bit of a touch-up. And the inserts for my windows, the Reflectix that's backed with the black fabric, should be finished this afternoon. I'm going to be going over to my sister-in-law's to work on that. I wrote out a schedule for things that need to be done, so that I can be ready by the first week in June to move into the shuttle bus. And if that all comes out according to plan, then I will be more than ready to make my way down to the bus fair in South Central Oregon by July 21st. I can take my time going down there. So one of the things that I've been doing this week is sorting through my belongings, some of which I have stored here at my friend's and some that are at my daughter and son-in-law's house. And one of the reasons I'm dealing with that now, while I'm still doing the conversion in the bus, is because I've had an awful lot of expense in the last month and a half, the last 2 months almost. Unexpected expense with the vet bills for dealing with the end of Charlie's life. And of course, with the IKEA kitchen for the bus. Now, I did have extra money from the sale of my Van Luna, so that I was able to put the kitchen in, but it did come in over budget. So I just got, I'm one of those people that I have one credit card and I put everything on it and I pay it off every month. That's not going to happen this month. And I thought, okay, I need to find some extra money to be able to pay off this credit card. And one thing that I knew I would need to do would be to sell some of my belongings. And, you know, it's funny because I held on to so much stuff because at one point in time I thought that I would be going into a subsidized seniors apartment. Well, that's not going to happen now. My long-term housing plan is my shuttle bus. As long as I can travel in it, I will. But at some point when I either have to or need to become stationary, I will be doing that in my bus. And so all of the furniture and paintings and prints and things like that that I've been holding on to, I won't have room for. And I'll tell you, it's like a weight being lifted. I think so many people that get to this age, especially women, and maybe because most of our lives we were caregivers, we don't want to take care of a lot of stuff anymore. At least I don't. And I can only speak for myself, of course, but quite a lot of women I've spoken to have said they don't want a lot of stuff to take care of anymore. And so I only want to keep things that I find aesthetically pleasing. That's really important to me. And or things that are useful. And luckily, because I have a really large garage space underneath my bed, I can keep maybe one large Rubbermaid tote for any memorabilia. And, you know, there may be a time when I can get rid of some of that too. But for now, there are some things that I really do want to hold on to, and I will be able to do that. Plus, my daughter said, Mom, you can leave your photo albums here. That's fine. So, yeah, I feel with everything that I'm going to put on Marketplace, every time something goes out the door, it's like I feel a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter, and that feels really good. It feels really good. So I'm feeling good this week. I'm feeling optimistic and looking forward to getting the bus done and getting on the road again. I needed to get in a more comfortable chair. Time is ticking away now, and I have very little time to finish getting the shuttle bus livable and getting all my things put back in there. So tomorrow is going to be a really big day. That's going to make a big difference. And I'm excited to show you next week what has been going on with the continued renovations. I'm not going to say conversion because it already was partially converted, but definitely it's starting to feel more like home. I sit out in there as often as I can, and hopefully, because now that the window coverings or the window inserts are done, I'm hoping that maybe one night this coming week I will be able to make the bed and sleep in there and see how that feels. So, and I will film some of that. So wherever you are in our great, big, beautiful world, I hope you're having a really, really wonderful day. And I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.